Luna shook her head. How could I have? I think we both were having bad dreams. I'm not burned and you've always been safe, so let's go back to sleep. And the girl and the dragon curled under the covers and were asleep almost instantly. Firion did not dream and did not snore, and Luna never moved. When Luna awoke again, Firion was still fast asleep in the crook of her arm. Two thin ribbons of smoke undulated from his nostrils, and his lizard lips were curled in a sleepy grin. Never, Luna thought, has there been a more contented dragon. She slid her arm from underneath the dragon's head and sat up. Firion still did not stir. Psst, she whispered. Sleepyhead, wake up, sleepyhead. Firion still did not stir. Luna yawned and stretched and gave Firion a light kiss on the tip of his warm little nose. The smoke made Luna sneeze. Firion still didn't stir. Luna rolled her eyes. Lazy bones, she chided as she slid out of bed onto the cool floor and hunted for her slippers and her shawl. The day was cool, but would soon be fine. A walk would do Luna good. She reached over to the guide ropes to pull her bed up to the ceiling. Firion wouldn't mind waking up with her bed put away, and it felt better to start the day with the bed tied up. That's what her grandmother had taught her. But once the bed was hoisted and secured, Luna noticed something on the ground. A large pair of boots. They were black, leather, and even heavier than they looked like they would be. Luna could barely lift them, and they had a strange smell. One that seemed familiar to Luna somehow, though she could not place it. The soles were thick and made of a material that she could not immediately identify. Even stranger, they were inscribed with words on each heel. Do not wear us, said the left heel. Unless you mean it, said the right. What on earth? Luna said out loud. She hoisted one boot up and tried to examine it more closely. But before she could, she had a sudden sharp headache right in the middle of her forehead. It knocked her to her knees. She pressed the heels of her hands to the skull and pushed inward as though to keep her head from flying apart. Firion still didn't stir. She crouched on the floor for some time until the headache abated. Luna glared at the underside of the bed. Some watch you are, she scoffed. Pulling her head back to her feet, she went over to the small wooden trunk under the window and opened it with her foot. She kept her mementos in there, toys she used to play with, blankets she used to love, odd-looking rocks, pressed flowers, leather-bound journals, densely scrawled with her thoughts and questions, and pictures and sketches. And now, boots, large black boots, with strange words and a strange smell that was giving her a headache. Luna shut the lid and sighed with relief. With the trunk's lid closed, her head didn't hurt anymore. In fact, she could barely remember the pain. Not to tell Glark. Now to tell Glark. Firion continued to snore. Luna was thirsty and hungry, and she was worried about her grandmother, and she wanted to see Glark, and there were chores to be done. The goats needed milking. The eggs needed gathering, and there was something else. She paused her way to the berry patch. She was going to ask about something. Now what was it?